physical live experience along with like the playlisting of the music. You see what I'm saying? And then we're continuing to evolve. You get me? But like, so with each one of these different steps of the journey, there's a different way to operate. There's a different way to communicate our visions. In order to be able to chip out all of the nonsense, we have to keep fighting. We have to keep like butting heads. You know what I mean? Like, and then the construction process of a beautiful building is never an easy one. Think about it.
Word.
Do you know what's so crazy? What I just took out of this, yeah? You're talking about that was banging. The fighting, the button head.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes it depends on how you look at that. Some people can take that as like, oh, I don't get along with this one. We're always. But then it depends. Like, okay, actually, nah. We've all understood that we have the same. We all want to arrive at the same place. Goal. So the fight in itself is a passion.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzuma. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
I mean, so we obviously everyone's kind of from the same area-ish. And then
Where's that? East?
North London.
North. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we all grew up like North London. And then, I mean, individually, everyone was like doing their thing with different people. So a lot of the times, like if he gets a call to do something, he'll shout me, he'll shout the other two. We end up going together. And literally, individually, that's what was happening. We was doing a lot of like, you know, like gospel stuff and like gospel artists. And then like as rappers were coming through and I want to do the live band thing then. It's kind of like, you know, rappers, you just hit up your friend that plays instrument.
Yeah. Come through.
Whether he's good or not, it's just, you're going to be my band, innit? We started doing that with like a few different people. And then, just one day, like, the idea was just like, bruv, like, you know, we've done it for a while. And it was like, we're always going to be in the back as a band. Why don't we come to the front? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we just came up with the concept at the time. I always want to give credit to these guys. They were in America. They had this thing called Stranger Range. So all it was, they would literally, it kind of started from, there's a popular music school in America called Berkeley College of Music. So they were like brothers, black brothers, and they were doing, you know, like we always know like American musicians are just crazy. They would take like songs, like one song, and from beginning to end just do like mad arrangements to it, and we were just like, yo, like we'll just be sending it to each other all the time. And then so we was like, why don't we use that concept but in a very tasteful way for just your everyday consumer? So it's like, obviously if you watch our shows, you'll see like we'll play a song and then there's like a this musical element, or we might take away the acapella and then one of the guys might play the acapella. You know what I'm saying? So then we just kind of birthed that concept, and like I promise you, like no pun intended, the rest is history. Like it just worked. Like, you know, I genuinely want to say we was the first people to like bring the band, that kind of band feel to the culture.
100%.
I won't say to the industry because there's obviously bands, but to our culture. And we came at a time when I feel like the culture was being birthed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's when like today's stars were in very, very small
infancy
stages. And then from there, like, you know, we was privileged. We did our own shows. But then I think where the light just struck was I think the first person that ever reached out was we did a lot of weddings, and we met Fuse ODG's tour manager.
Right.
At a wedding. He's like, yo, you man are sick. Like, you should work with my artist. He's like, who's your artist? Oh, Fuse ODG. He was like, rah, mad. So we ended up linking up with Fuse, and then, you know, that birthed like a 2-3 year relationship of touring. And then I think the one that really brought us into Afrobeats was we did a show, Smade. I always someone we have to give credit to always. Smade was doing a show with Wizkid. But I think before Smade could even say anything, we had released a Wizkid like medley online. Right. And I'll never forget, this was like early Twitter days. Wizkid DM'd, he's like, yo, like I have a show in London, I want to work with you guys. Wow. He's like, speak to Smade. But I think Smade was I was already come to hit you guys.
Coming to you guys anyway, so it just made sense.
So and then, you know, from there, then like, we had, even before that, we had done a show with David O, actually. So even like the David O relationship, you see, started way back. So we had done that, and then, you know, we did that, and then this is when like Afrobeats was building, like, bro, we lit them days. It was Troxy.
Yeah.
Troxy.
East.
We knew the cleaners, bro. We lived in Troxy, bro. We lit all the Afrobeat from One Day to Kiss Daniel to Davido to bro. We did so many shows, and I feel like it was beautiful because we was able to grow with the scene as well. And then it was nice to also see like a lot of the UK acts as they were getting to certain stages in their careers where it's like, I need a band. I'm gonna call the Composer. And it was always like a lot of guys were always like, it won't be now, but I'm gonna work with you guys. Notes was a perfect example. I even knew Notes from like school time. He used to come to our shows.
Wow.
And the first time we ever worked, he said, bruv, this is mad. Like, I used to come to you man shows. Like, buy a ticket, come to your shows, and I knew I'd work with you man one day. So yeah, man, it's a beautiful journey. You know, we've built like great relationships with artists literally from around the world. And like music personnel, and you know, it just keeps growing and growing. God's been good to us, and
Praise God.
yeah, man, here we are now. We've even made it to your podcast as well.
How do you mean?
No,
There's one friend of ours, you know Epping, Lady Epping.
Lady
Tish.
Epping, yeah, Tish.
I think she knows one of you guys. I can't remember which one. My friend called Letitia. And she always gets tickets to your shows somehow. Favoritism, I don't know what it is. And you know your tickets sell out quick. I said, when will I ever get to go to these people's show? So the fact you lot are here, it's a full circle moment, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Even when I saw you in DOT, remember I was over telling you, I was like, bro, it's mad because your tickets. I was like, when will I ever get to go to their show? And now look,
When this guy decides to go
There's still some out. There's still some out.
can we not wash our laundry here?
Okay.
Let's discuss that.
No, because every episode you keep throwing new things that happen in DLT in our face.
Oh, you guys didn't go.
No, they didn't go. Sadly.
2 days.
I told
So
her
the DLT this year, yeah?
yeah. But I literally booked like 3 days before.
Very good time. Very, very good time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. If you know, innit?
Very good
Wow,
time.
just say it was bad time.
No, that would be a lie.
Oh,
And I'm honest.
It was
told
a-
our brother to be honest.
Exactly. It was a great time.
Yeah, it was great, man. Shout
But
out
you
the
lot
guys, man.
weren't. That wasn't your first name, was it? The
Composers.
Yeah, I heard that you had other names in the hat before you chose Composers.
You watched too many interviews.
The streets be
interesting.
talking. The streets be. So I'm just wondering, as we are brothers now.
No, there wasn't an official name though.
Yeah, but what were the other options?
That was before I came in it. So
Oh.
Was you the last member to join?
yeah, I was the last
Okay.
one. So I'm like the youngest. I came like
Baby boy,
no,
you're the last born.
I'm the last born.
It was like just like mad corny music stuff, like all like amplified. And, yeah, like just
not
them
bad.
kind of. What was another one? I'm
Like
trying to
bare
remember.
church, like you know.
Amplified.
I mean,
Amplified is very like
Bruv.
Holy Ghost, you
nah,
know.
man.
Yeah, which it worked.
Like, imagine
Nah.
saying
But you know what's
amplified
kinda
and
doing
then
But I
gospel
can't
and
lie.
that, though, at the start.
I didn't like Composers. I didn't like that name.
Is it?
Yeah, like in
Who
all
came up with that,
transparency.
though? Did someone?
No, one of our friends still. So
Oh, really?
yeah, he came up with the name, and I was like, "Bruv, let me go live with that for a second." Like, okay, I hear the suggestion.
Let me sit with it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about it. And before we knew it, it stuck. And then and obviously
Very fit.
Composers make sense now because
because of what we do.
Because now you're stuck
Yeah.
like with the idea of the name,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, you're used to it. But at the time, I was like, "Bro, you're taking a piss, fam. Like, I don't want a name that's so." It's so blatant that
Blatant that
there
that's
must
what
be
it
music.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like saying apple juice.
That's a cold name though.
No, if it's to say apple
Hey,
juice,
as an
and I
artist, that's
say
a cold
apple juice on it.
Apple juice.
Nah, that's
cold.
You can't be a rapper though.
Hey, if I go
AJ.
solo, that's
You can't be a
my
rapper. You can't be a rapper.
AJ,
No,
that can
you
run.
can't be a rapper and be an apple juice, bro.
Why not?
Cad, bro.
A male rapper, apple juice.
AJ, bro.
Brother, Ben
he
Man
sounds
is gonna be
soft.
coming out dissing you.
But it's like when if you watch like of recent, like I've watched a lot of like band docs, and when you see how they get their names, it's always sometimes it's we just need something now.
Yeah.
And before you know it, it's just gone too far, so you have to.
You're right. I was watching that documentary on Netflix. Have you lot seen it? The boy band one.
Nickelback.
I started watching it still.
The-
I know the
the
one. Yeah, the
Nickelback
one
one.
No, not Nickelback.
Nickelback. This is
the NSYNC, Backstreet
yeah.
Boys, and
Oh,
how
okay,
their tour
yeah,
manager like
yeah,
literally
yeah.
stole money from them and all that. And NSYNC was literally the mum. One of the mums was like, "You lot sing NSYNC."
There we go.
And then that's how
that's
the
how
name.
it came about.
That's how the name
Flipping
NSYNC. So
that.
yeah, sometimes the name is just there and then.
Coldplay came from the guy found his love for music during like wet play at school.
What's wet play? Sorry.
Wet play, like when it's raining.
Raining outside.
Oh, sorry.
Like that's yeah, mad.
God forgive me.
Mad.
Come on, no. No,
I hear it.
You're moving.
Come on,
I've
bro.
never thought
I've
about
never
that.
heard
I hear
that.
you, though.
Crossed my mind, though.
Okay, my bad. But I've never.
You said it as well.
I said earlier on, yeah.
And I just
Wet
said,
play,
you know,
that's-
we're being mature today, so
that's
I let it slide.
You thought you were
Yeah, but I said I'll
We
address
said
it
you go
after.
school here.
But both Uganda and here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I've
so
never
that's
heard of
why,
wet
yeah.
play.
When it rains, it's wet play. You can't go
Primary
outside.
school.
Yeah,
primary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, primary school here.
Yeah. It's a
should
primary
know
school.
I don't
school
remember
thing,
that.
yeah.
Don't.
Oh, guys, it's raining. It's wet play.
It's wet
Go and
play,
get the
yeah,
games.
get games.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't remember that, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Play, yeah.
And that's why I called it Coldplay.
Literally.
Fake news.
That makes
Wow. Okay.
I like Coldplay as well.
When you listen, when you actually deep, like I would love to understand why you guys called Oasis. Why you called
Oasis, yeah, why is
why
that?
you called Kaiser Chiefs?
Yeah.
Why
You know the
called-
story behind the Oasis one?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But I'm saying like why?
Yeah, you
why,
go and find out.
You'd
You know
want
what I'm saying?
I mean, the most important thing is don't overthink. the
Overthink.
name.
Yeah, whatever
yeah,
comes.
What sticks is gonna.
No, I remember when because I'm also the baby of the group. I'm the
Yeah,
last
oh,
one. Yes, I was the last added of the podcast, and I remember I asked these man like, "What's the name?" And DT goes, "In my opinion, I go, that's a good name. Are you sure that shit
is,
ain't
though.
taken?"
Yeah, I know. You initially
No,
were
that's
like,
the first thing I said.
that name has been taken.
That name
bro.
must have
It's
been taken.
It sounds too good. I
It's
like,
the first because I'm a business guy. First thing I did, I went on company's house. I was like, that name is not taken.
Because I already checked. So I was like, no, it's not been taken.
Let's be honest. That's what a podcast is. It's your opinion.
In your
Yeah, it
opinion.
literally is.
It's
yeah.
literally
So
your
yeah, so
opinion.
sometimes it just comes and it
It
sticks.
just comes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously,
Those are definitely stuck.
oh,
There's a household name. You alright?
someone's called in my opinion.
No, just what you said. Well, we're a bit mature, man. That was,
Oh, is it a Y?
that was
Yeah.
a super.
Oh, he said sometimes it comes and it sticks.
Oh, you said that.
Why you got to point at me?
No, just listen. I wasn't.
Man,
Man,
the police
right now.
It's mad,
I'm
innit?
surprised nobody even was
Yeah, bro,
offended.
We're trying to. We're trying to. We have guests here.
You can't
No,
come
because
to
we
our
have you lot
house, bro.
here. Normally the sirens would have been
Let me let
ringing.
you know. You see composers? We're the most immature with this game, bro.
police?
So are we.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
But because you lot are here, we're trying to.
Them, but remember the last 2-3 weeks we've kind of relaxed.
Yeah, because of the
No,
guests we've had.
no, because you kept complaining.
Yeah, because I want to be
He
free.
says a lot
I
of
hear you.
wild
Okay,
stuff.
fair
I want to be free to
A lot of
express
wild
He's
myself.
the
He
biggest
says a
suspect.
lot of wild stuff. He says a lot of wild stuff.
I'm the biggest suspect, man. My bad.
I
But,
didn't even clock that. I went over.
it went over my head because normally I'm aware of the
Yeah.
whys that I do, but I missed that one. But
Do you know how you stop it? Start paying a fine.
No,
we did
introduce that.
but no one carries cash.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, transfer
to
it.
try and get at you.
Yeah.
What you
What-
doing?
Obviously, we're
I ain't paying, bro. At your age. But yeah, speaking of boy bands, because you lot are pretty much okay. You're not a boy band, but think of it like you are. I feel like I liken us to
we
one.
are.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. What are the struggles of being in a group? 4 different individuals.
God knows we have our own.
Oh, God knows. Hey,
But it'll be very similar.
yeah, what are
the
the
same
challenges?
as yours, and then probably times
4.
maybe like
1,000.
probably like I mean just down to the frequency of how often we're doing shows, how the amount of projects we're dealing with. Every topic brings its own collision of thoughts.
Yeah.
You get me? But firstly, we have to know that we're all trying to get to the same destination.
I say that all the
Yeah.
time. All the
If
same
we know
goal.
we're trying to get to the same destination, and then we're all handling one another with respect, that's the first thing, innit?
Yeah.
We're men, innit? Do you get it? So and we're creatives. So those 2 elements at the end of the day, we're sensitive, innit?
Yeah.
So if I now speak to you in a certain type of way, I can flip this whole thing over. You know what I mean? So let's be respectful. I understand we're trying to achieve the same thing. You might have this idea. You might have an idea that maybe wasn't thought about. Cool. Let's see how we could put it together. So it's a lot of stuff like communication. You have to always work towards improving how to work with one another. You know what I mean? Because how we worked with one another in year 1 is very different with how we work with one another now in year 10. You know what I mean? Like we didn't-
And remember, life
10 years.
just happens as
For example,
well.
when we first met Stephen, we was picking him up from like school and whatnot, taking him to shows and that we were doing at the time.
Sound like I'm trapping.
Yeah, that sounds like a why as well.
Sounds like he was grooming him.
But what's the age difference from between you?
I was them times I was like 15
and the oldest member. I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, him he'll guilty for saying his age for whatever. But what? He's what 30?
This massive.
Yeah, about 7 years.
Okay.
17.
No, 7
7 years.
Ah,
Oh,
17
okay.
7 years.
So 7 years. At the time when
I was like
when he was
15,
there,
yeah, I was like
he was
I was in my
15
GCSEs.
doing his GCSEs, and then somebody was in university.
Okay.
Just started university. So imagine the difference in
gap,
thought at that time. Someone's thinking about paying bills.
Yeah.
Meanwile, someone just you
Lunch money.
You can't wait till summer holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have provisional.
Do you get me? And
I still got free bus pass. I'm never asked with free bus pass.
Auntie, can Stephen come rehearse with me? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Can he come out?
I've got free bus pass. I can go anywhere. They have to calculate.
Your mom was like, why you hanging around with this grown man?
They were cool, you know.
in fairness, it was very much a family setup.
They knew my sister. They knew my older sister from like school times. Yeah, so it was
And like you mentioned, obviously, with Compozers, we're on. Let's call this the second or third phase of our musical journey. Because in its conception, we've tried different things, everything from having a singer, having other different musicians, us it being in a different genre to now being in the space that we're in now, where it's about merging a musical live experience along with like the playlisting of the music. You see what I'm saying? And then we're continuing to evolve. But like so with each one of these different steps of the journey, there's a different way to operate, there's a different way to communicate our visions. In order to be able to chip out all of the nonsense, we have to keep fighting. We have to keep like butting heads, you know what I mean? Like, and then the construction process of a beautiful building is never an easy one. Think about it.
Word.
Do you know what's so crazy? What I just took out of this, yeah? You're talking about that was banging. The fighting, the butting head.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes it depends on how you look at that. Some people can take that as like, oh, I don't get along with this one. We're always. But then it depends. Like, okay, actually, we've all understood that we have the same. We all want to arrive at the same place, at the same goal. So the fight in itself is a passion.
100%.
I say all the time, it's like being married 4 times or having 4 girlfriends. Like if I'm arguing with my girlfriend,
listen, no,
I'm listening.
If I've got my girlfriend and we're arguing, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I might actually understand it, but I don't like maybe how you've said it to me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like when it comes, like you're saying, it's not a. And one thing I was, the 4 of us individually are very, very in our own rights, opinionated people. And very rooted in how we like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Excuse me. My dad used to say this to me all the time. Once you pass a certain age, you can't unlearn your way. So imagine, like you're saying, okay, cool. We're gonna lift up this table. I have my way. He has his way. He has his way. He has his way. He believes why his is right. He believes why his is right. And then everyone has a strong personality. So sometimes it's not anything major, but just to arrive at a yes, we agree, is chaotic.
So how do you guys do? No, because I agree with you, lot. We deal with the same thing. What? And we're still dealing with the same thing, right? How do you guys manage to? Literally, therapy. We were looking at this last year. We were actually considering it last year, but like,
we went to one session with Uncle.
Yeah, we had.
Oh, you gotta put it out there, though.
No, we did.
No, we went to therapy.
No, we went to therapy. Sometimes you need a middle person to be able to communicate.
You need a mediator.
You lot are family now, bro. We went to therapy. We needed it because it was getting.
Because no, it's true.
To go to therapy.
They have to. Bro, I always say like COVID. I was going mad. And it's like sometimes it's just perspective. Sometimes you're so rooted in your perspective
to see someone else's.
In that world, and somebody you just need somebody that you because we had someone we respected, qualified, and he's just able to say, oh, you know what, this way, and then you that, and then you actually listen to that more. And you think about, I'm your boy, I've been trying to say the same thing.
But sometimes someone needs to hear it from a third party.
Facts.
So how do you guys sometimes what are some of the tips or some of the strategies you guys use to kind of overcome some of these when you're in that kind of situation?
One thing I think we've learned really well, and I'll say only this year, democracy.
Oh,
democracy. If 3 say yes, 1 says no, I'm sorry. You have to park that.
Uzi don't like the democracy.
Listen, but
I introduced that to these years ago.
But you know what it is?
I'll be real. I used to be very. I'll take the L, then I'll come back. No, but I've learned.
I think over time you just realize there's no point.
There's no point.
I feel like it's only fair
Sometimes you go in a group, and you see, 3 or 4 10. Mine is not even important.
it's
I'm
not-
not even gonna add it.
Put me on the
It's
side
pointless.
and give me a whole 2-hour chat. Even though I don't agree with this. But anyways, you man have
You man do your
decided.
thing. It's cool.
No, you have to vent.
There's always one person that takes the lead
No,
on
no,
that.
no, but again, it's all right to vent, innit? Rather than
No, of course,
but again,
of course,
there's nothing you
But
can do about
why I say it is because
I-
the reality is as well, like, another thing I've learned is, like I'm saying, we want to achieve the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, it gets to a point. Bro, I wrote this message today. I actually wrote this message.
No, that part is very
genuinely,
important, yeah.
I wrote it. Like, if there was a screen, I'll put it there. I wrote it there. I said, I don't know too much about this. However, I trust your opinion.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because I think
He did say that.
I actually said the words was, I said, I trust you guys will get the best decision. Do you understand? And sometimes it's just about being mature enough to be like, yo, like, but I can't have the final say on everything. You know what I'm saying? You have your yeah, you know, there's always the one person in the group too. You have the consistent streak of, oh yeah, he's always right. He's always right. Wow, wow, this guy's marvelous. And then one day too, you will fall. One day I'm not saying that's me, but you know,
You're looking at me, and I don't know why.
I'm not looking at you.
No, he's looking at me, talking to me.
So it's like, I think when you're doing things in a group setting, and bro, I always say, you know, the one that I find, like, I'm like, God, is girl groups. And when I see girls doing things in the group, I'm like, this one is crazy. Because their one is you know, men,
It must be mad,
you know,
innit?
men, sometimes when you're getting to a certain point of, like, it's like, I could be arguing, yo, I'm gonna punch him, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of it. Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like, do you know what? Before it goes there, let me shout.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
you know, with men, it can get violent.
it can get violent. It can get violent. It can get
But
violent.
sometimes it's good. Let's get violent. After the violence, we'll figure it
Then
out.
the book will figure it out.
Legit.
Don't fight
You
me,
might
bro.
come rehearsal like this.
So violence, you can't come back from someone is rolling around with bandage. How do we even go from here?
No, I swear to God, I totally understand what they're saying. I should be able, me and you, the man them do a circle, we box up,
Yeah.
and then after that, fam, let's sit down, black
Yeah,
eye.
Bunny, what you wanna go
eyes
eat?
to
Let's
your
go
head.
eat.
What
What
you wanna
you
go
wanna
eat?
Nah, you guys can fight amongst each other.
Even another
But
thing,
it's brotherhood. At the end of the
But
day.
that's
Some people don't like this fighting. We can't fight
and
everybody.
another thing I
Facts.
feel like we've realized, it's so funny because it's like we're airing out here as well.
We're all
But
airing
it's like I've realized we've also learned the art of there's a time to talk about certain things.
time.
Yes,
that one is the issue.
Because
Yeah, that one is the
You
issue.
see me, I'll be real. I
had to
click. There's
Word.
a time because I'm very like. I like to talk about things. Me, I like to vent. I like to. I don't like to harbour.
I think you
things.
just look that way when you're
I
talking.
don't-
Yeah.
No, but this is how I'm coming back this way. But one thing I've learned, especially
You are him.
when we're like traveling, touring, that's not the time.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because I have to spend time with you. You understand? I can't go to a party with you and
You just
an hour before.
Yeah,
we-
you just
We
make
were
it
at
known.
loggerhead.
the vibe would be weird. You understand? That's how when the split comes too, then it's like, do
your
bro?
thing,
So
innit?
I wasn't-
Yeah.
Don't see what we were talking earlier. Yes. So like, there's a time and place for certain conversations as well, and also who to have certain conversations with. Sometimes it might not be everybody I need to have the
And
conversation.
how to have the conversation.
How to have it. How to
There's a
address,
way.
bro. You're gonna, and bro, I swear the foundation is respect, bro.
Respect.
Like,
Yeah.
always,
Yeah.
always. Like I'm speaking to another man at the end of the day. I'm a grown man within his
grown
right.
man, yeah.
But I can never talk to you like I know more or like I'm superior.
Yeah.
You understand? That's just that maturity. I've just learned over the years, like especially being the younger one as well. Like at the end of the day, like you have to have respect and vice versa. There's sometimes I've had one time like, hey, it's not because I'm young and you're gonna talk to me anyhow.
You're gonna violate me like that.
You know, I'm over a certain age.
Yeah.
You understand?
I'm
So
past the
I'm a man.
threshold.
Yeah, me too. I'm a man. We both have beards.
I have
We
a
both-
beard.
Yeah, full beard. A good one. It's not even patchy.
Wow.
It will tell you if I kick you, your bone will take longer to heal.
So yeah, it's those things, man.
real
Like
talk though, man.
it's
No,
those
but that's
things.
just facts.
So do you lot have like lobbying? You know, lobbying.
Oh, wow. This guy's really
he's really
putting out all our dirty laundry,
What's
fam.
lobbying?
No, lobbying in the sense of you two someone knows who to call.
Oh yeah,
To maneuver someone, so by the time it's come,
So basically,
I love you.
imagine he's
3
got an
people would
idea
have
now
agreed.
that he wants us to do.
Yeah.
But he knows if he takes it straight to the group, he might get shut
pushed
down.
back.
Yeah.
So what he would do, he might call me on this side, be like, you know what? I got a bit more pull with DT. Let me
Oh, so
shout
that when
DT.
you come on the front line, I'm already together.
Because remember we're doing the voting thing. So instead of coming like, yo, DT, I got this. Damn, even you're gonna be side by side with me.
I won't say we lobby, but
Listen, wait, we can't speak for the whole team. Remember, there's more people in the team.
Love you guys.
it's not. We don't lobby, but I think, like I'm saying, it's like what I said today.
You walk the line.
No, it's what I said today. I trust you make the right decision.
Cool.
Like I said, there's certain conversations I know I can go to him because maybe me and him speak a certain language. And like maybe I can go to the other one because we speak a certain language. We understand this. So it's like sometimes you just have to like. And again, bro, like I'm saying, bro, you guys are 3, we're 4. And then if you include the manager, 5.
No, we 2 are 5. Oh. Hey.
You're 5.
Yeah, there's 2
3,
people, but 2 people behind the
And
scenes.
there's another,
So
lady.
imagine sometimes there's not enough time to get everyone's
Everyone's
opinion.
buying, yeah.
So sometimes it just has to be.
Based on that, that's why I side with you sometimes. I believe in dictatorship.
Lobbyer.
There's sometimes.
I agree though.
No, there's sometimes.
You need to make timely decisions.
Precisely. If we're of the same mind, if one of us is going to take the lead to make sure that something is, you see what I'm saying? So there's
no
balance. There's a time for everything. You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, then it becomes if you don't communicate it correctly, then you now have a problem. So those who are in your team now can become your enemy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But would you guys also agree? Because one thing I've always said to the guys as well is like, okay, well, obviously you guys are 10 years in now.
Yeah.
We're 4 years now. We're 4 years in now. And I'm saying to the guys that over the years, I'm spending time to generally, through experience and through things we go through, learn the guys.
100%.
Very important.
So to your point now, when you talk about whether there's a time where now a dictatorship somewhat decision needs to be made, the man them are not there, but I know my guys enough.
You have to trust they're going to make the right decision.
If I say yes, they'll ride with that. You know what I mean? So you can start making, because at the same time, you can, like, life can life sometimes, and like, you can't all be there.
And you can't wait.
You can't wait.
Sometimes you lose it.
Now.
Maturity is enough for you to know that something is within your remit. So, for example, everything to do with a particular world, it's not worth me speaking to the other 2. It's not even worth me thinking about, yo, Stephen, deal with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Stephen, like, deal with that thing, innit? Like,
I hear it.
you know what we're on.
Even like this one, he bought a new camera. I didn't ask what the lens is, because I know that's his world.
You
So
speak
I just
that language.
trust you. Yeah.
There's,
I hear
there's certain things that the man them know that, yo, like, that's a nana thing, you know. Like, we've got an idea, but really go and ask him, innit? You get it? We don't need to do a vote. I don't need to do a consensus or no, bro. Like, it's
I hear it.
Yeah, so you have to know the team that
the
you have.
balance, not everyday democracy.
The maturity comes with getting to know one another. And then, but then also transparency. Be very transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's a lot of layers to this thing, man.
Yeah.
No, there is.
It's the grace of God, man. 10 years.
Like I'm saying,
so
bro,
there's been many opportunities to also lock it off as well.
You see, when you're touring, I put like, bro, 20% of it is playing, you know, on a stage.
Imagine.
Remember, you're only on stage for an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. You have the whole day to, bro. Like you see the times where we probably really. It's only now, like in the last year or 2, where we can flex our muscles. Hey, everyone single hotel, everyone individual hotel.
Yeah. But before you were like tour
bro,
bus,
sometimes
bunk
they give you
beds.
2 rooms, and there's
Everyone's
free,
got a share.
and we're traveling with a manager as well. So sometimes it's 3 man in one room, 2 in another room. So and then sometimes as it progressed, then 3 rooms. Okay, 2, 2, 1, and then even when like other people start, because we have a travel party now that when we're traveling,
They have to come as well.
Excuse me, just being in a room with someone, sometimes you just have candid conversation, and sometimes you get to know a man. Right, I didn't even know, like, he's your boy, like, right, man, that's cool, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, man, that's cool, you know. Do you know what I mean? Right, I can actually rap with my man about this, because like I'm saying, bro, the reality is, I can honestly say, like, for all of us, a lot of life experiences away from the music we've had. Maybe finding out about certain things, experiencing certain things, you've had to go through it around them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I remember one time in
America.
He was in America, and I remember he was in the mall enjoying. He was going to play a show. My dad calls me, "Yo, your grandma's passed away." I'm just like, "Rah." At that point, the only people I'm actually around is them. You understand what I'm saying? So then those things will now start teaching you, like, rah, like, how does someone maybe like to be responded to in these things? But it's like, you need to know, maybe in his absence of volume, it's not that he doesn't care, but I know him enough to know he needs a second. And then, because, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it goes beyond, oh yeah, are you good at your instrument?
this, yeah.
Bro, you're together, bro.
Yeah.
You're together. Like, bro, there's so many things. Like you saying, there's so many things to unpack. But once you cross a certain, not even to say like you man's thing is whatever, but like, bro, we've been together longer 10 years. You guys know 10 years.
Yeah, but there's...
You understand? There's
that,
prior.
exactly.
These men have seen me grow. From like a 13-year-old boy to now almost in my 30s.
With a big beard.
They probably know me more than they've seen changes in me.
Pause.
Maybe my family. I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, flying.
What he said was bad. I heard that. I'm like, hey.
Madman.
Sorry.
They're gonna see. They're gonna
Ignore
see.
the devil.
They're gonna see changes that maybe my family don't
May
even
not
see.
see. That's
I've
true.
seen. Like, so it might be right. You come back. Wow, son, your beard has really. But they saw the patchy and they introduced me able to plant made or castor oil or this or that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just being, it's deeper than just going on stage. Bro, you learn things. And I feel like when you can get beyond that element, the work becomes easier, bro. It becomes so much easier because, like you said, then the foundation becomes, even if you talk shit to me, I know you don't hate me.
I know you don't hate me.
You're just in your feelings right now. You're probably, I know sometimes, if he comes, especially him, if he comes a certain type of way, whoa, flip it out.
You know that, yo, okay.
But if he, that was crazy. If he attends,
I just got it.
I just got it, see. I thought he was backing up what he was saying. I just thought that was
Why?
If he attends like rehearsal in a certain type of way, I know something's happened before he came.
Yeah, it's not personal.
And it's not personal. He does it. It's not personal. And there's another one like. His one it's nothing to do with us, you know. It's nothing to do with us, but it's all of our fault. Whether you like it or not, it's all of our fault. And we just know.
Oh man.
Like, bro, don't even like laugh because bro, he's gonna threaten. He's gonna threaten. Yeah. So it's like
active.
you have to know these things about people.
Learn
So
your
like,
people.
You see, like him, for example, if he comes, he's in that mood. Everyone just leave the room. Let him cool down.
Let him catch some AC.
Yeah, let him cool down. Because he'll give him like 2 hours.
Yeah,
2 hours. He'll respawn. He'll respawn and he'll
Man, we have problem, you know.
we have problem, bro. But this what I'm saying.
But a lot of it is, some of it is like past, like traumas from young. You
No,
know,
do you know
like,
what it is?
There's like
another part I
things
want to
that,
kind
you know what I'm saying?
add on to what he's saying in terms of the context of us is like, it's the same thing. Like me and him, if we get into an argument now, it's mad. Everyone's gonna be like, nah, these lot can't come back from that. We will say
From the outside,
mad
yeah.
That's him and one other person, but I won't say who.
Oh,
Nah,
really?
these
When
two.
when I see him, like, man,
That's me.
But you say your head is
argument-
splitting, man.
Our argument is mad. But
Testosterone
the following
high,
day,
high.
then the media one will look at me like,
Testosterone
see,
high.
but I'm talking literally by the following day.
Literally.
We're just
Like it never happened.
Like it
Cause you
never
don't-
happened.
cause you-
And
bro.
he's never been able to understand that.
I
How the
can't
hell
get it.
can you lot go, hey, no one can't do that with me. There's no way we're coming back from that. I'm like, but bro, me and him have that. And then I say to him, and then there's something you mentioned earlier on, which I say to him, I was like, for me, I'm a big believer of transparency, especially when you're working in a
100%. Have
Like
to be.
I want to know everything.
Everything.
I'm sorry to say, because it's not because I'm it's just because it gives me an
Sanity.
understanding into like
Yeah.
who you are,
Yeah.
what makes
Yeah.
you tick. When you're like, you talk about someone's in a certain mood, you know how to move around them, you know, how can I even support you? And even sometimes when I feel like something needs to get done and it's not getting done, and I feel like it's on your part, I need to have a bit of, like you talk about the sanity part. I need to know that, bro, you're not trying to take man for a mug. Do you know what I mean, innit? So all of that transparency gives you all of that. And I know one thing about Melindez way is always like, oh, you know, I'm your boy, you trust me. So even if I don't, you should just know that
I'm gonna do the right
he's
thing.
he's not done because there's something bigger going on. But I'm like, no, nigga, I want to know what that bigger thing is.
So
Like, I'm always something
and
like
you're
that.
like me in that, like, tell me so that I know
Exactly.
to give you that pass.
Let me know what it is. I need to know.
I had this,
I'm like that.
Something even away from, like, I had the same scenario the other day where someone's supposed to do something for me, and you've shown me a consistent pattern, and I'm like, bro, like, but I'm speaking to someone else that's involved in it, like, bruv, like, what's going on? This? Like,
Yeah.
So I've had to call, like, is everything like, forget the work aspect. Are you okay? Because this is not like you. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, like, it happens, bro. Like, I always say, and I'll use him as an example because he's right here. I know there's only, like, maybe 2 things that can put him in a certain space. One of them I can't get involved with. You understand? You can't speak on it. Like, so that's what I'm saying. You leave him, let him cool down. If it's food, let him eat. He'll be okay. You understand? Let him eat. He'll be okay. And then rather, because and you know, but I can say this because honestly, like in the early days, me and him shared a room the most.
Oh,
okay.
The most. So I know sometimes he has to get up and leave the room. Or sometimes I've had to get up and come and leave the room. I don't know if you've had like share rooms, but then when a man
We're not there yet,
there's a way a man will get back in a bed, not like a separate bed. Like there's a way he'll get, like, he just throws himself and he lays the phone there. and then you just turn around and that's it till the morning.
You're like,
And then not even a good night. The first question will be, yo, do you want to go breakfast? But then that's where it's round table.
The temperature.
And then you can address. You have to know.
That's so
Learn your
sick.
people.
You have to know your
That's
people,
so
man.
sick.
Learn your
Know your
people.
people.
But it's difficult though, like because
No,
because
it comes with
you know what, we
Time,
can
exactly.
openly talk
And the
about it
willingness
because
as well.
I feel
Time and the
like
willingness to
we're
know.
There's parallel here.
like, but my thing, what I'm trying to understand is like, how do you lot deal with like, because you know we had an episode like the week before this year, obviously because I do like the editing or whatever, yeah. But at the beginning, something's happened before that episode, and it's blatant. You can see it, like in the sense of,
off.
yeah, like my mood. I'm like, you don't need to watch it, but you know, like, yo, he was
not
pissed off
himself,
before
yeah.
this. So how do you lot kind of like deal with those situations, innit? In the sense of like, if you got something to go and you're pissed off,
Like a show.
like,
Almost
like,
similar to the one you talk about. You
There's-
got a
yeah,
phone call.
there's
because for
hella time.
us, when
Grandma's
we get
passed
pissed
away,
off, if
but you got a
I can
show.
speak
How
for
do you
myself,
switch
yeah.
up?
If I get pissed off, I can't hide it.
You're like me. I wear my
I
heart on my
can't.
sleeve.
I can't.
When
I
I'm
can't.
vexed,
You will
I'm
know.
vexed.
I don't care if there's 100 bags right now. We're getting 100 bags, or I'm gonna show you I'm upset.
You can smile small. Go on, give us a smile. Give us a smile.
Shut up, man.
You can't do that. I will smile. And then you don't see. I'm a
But how do you put on
I get
like,
you.
yo,
A
okay,
poker
cool, like
face.
back to, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, like, you know what I mean? I can't even do my intro properly.
Literally,
You can tell, bro.
you can tell. Today you saw how funny it was. That day it was. My name is Uzoma.
Nah, hey,
Even when he did the thing, you can tell by
The
that.
outfit, yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
nah, there's been times in it. Like, I mean, I guess it's probably harder for you. Not it's more difficult. Sorry, it's more difficult.
He's not even caught himself mid-sentence.
It's like I saw the word.
Come back. Rewind.
It's a bit more difficult
scrap
for
that.
you guys to maybe hide what you're going through because you're speaking. In Compozers shows, I'm the only one that speaks.
Yeah, you're the hype.
You know what I'm saying? But there's been times where I'm pissed about something.
Yeah.
And I have to literally I think it was even DLT. Like for DLT for an example, right?
Hey.
No, it was recess.
No, okay, all right, let me use recess as an example. That's what I'm saying.
I know him. I saw the signs. And I went to someone, I said, I'm on this guy. Today, I don't know if he can stand.
On God, I didn't know if I could stand.
Sorry, bro, I didn't hear anything yet. I think I said to Brian, I was like, bro, I think his energy's finished. Like this one, I think he's finished.
Bro. So
I even have video.
peak. So
video.
like the instance has finished taking place, and my blood is higher than 100 degrees. I don't know what to do.
Sheesh.
Right, and it's like we're about to go on stage any minute from now. Like I'm at this point, I'm disorientated. I don't even know where my outfit is, where I'm coming to wear and go on stage. And to play, remember, to play, you have to get into a certain technical zone. I'm speaking to however many thousands people are standing there trying to connect the energy of what we're doing and where they are. So a lot of it requires silence for a second. I need to just zone out, silence. And what we try to do, obviously it's a bit difficult because our touring party is as big as it is, and our people are very, very happy, jovial people. But before going on stage, we really try to like zone out and try and reassess, why am I here? What am I coming to do right now? What is in my control? What is not in my control? And let me get through what needs to happen right now. And so, bro, trust me, being a performer, this is why so many performers have got vices that make no sense to the normal person, because they're dealing with life and they need to keep up a certain persona in front of people, because it's not even just about them not getting paid. There's an army of people that don't get paid if they don't deliver. Their whole life career can be gone in an instant because they allowed a personal thing to affect their delivery. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people who end up on these vices, smoking, drinking, women, alcoholism, all of these things, it's not because they're some type of animals, but they're broken. Like something's happening inside their mind and in their heart that they don't have no one to speak to about it. Like look at how refreshing this conversation is between you lot and us.
You feel like you're not
because we're two different groups.
I swear to you,
it's refreshing, right?
To say some of the stuff you're saying.
Imagine that you will speak to somebody else who idolizes what you do, and then they'll look at you like, right, you're acting like you've got problems. Nah,
by the way,
like they're looking at you like, oh, you've got everything. Your thing is like it's such a sick position to be in. You're like, they look at you like you're not a human
that goes through
stuff.
Bro, what someone said to me the other day, I said, if only you knew. If only you knew.
Honestly.
And now, you know another thing as well, like I would say especially in music, right? You are a slave to your job, bro. And I say that because sometimes you have to think about, like, I don't personally know every single person that comes to my shows, but I always, bro, I've even been shouted at, like, I love to meet people that come, because, bro, sometimes the concept of, bro, you parted ways with money to come see me. It's crazy. You feel me? Like, and if I
never get sold that.
Never, bro. If I could stand there and literally shake everybody's hand, I would do it. You know, like at the end of church, thank you for coming.
God bless you.
I would.
See you next week.
But yeah, the same time next week. But did you give the offering? Thank you. But like, you know, I always say you have to remember. Imagine how long some people have waited to see you. As well, and it's like, are you gonna, bro? There was I won't go into the finer details, but there's a very we were all probably at the show, but the news he received 2 days before, he begged to cancel the show, and they were just like, it can't happen, bro. Like, you have to
beg to cancel the show,
like, it was
so because he didn't want to miss it.
No, he wanted to cancel the show because of what he's been told. Like, it was that serious.
Yeah.
You understand? It was that serious, and they were just like, bro, like, how do we disappoint this many thousand people? And he just poker faced it, went out there, did what he had to do. But so that's what I'm saying. Imagine,
sorry to pause you. And people criticize
the show
delivery, not knowing
what he
has just been told. We'll tell you this one off the camera.
And this is not even someone we work with as well. So when I heard it, I was like, bro, that's mad. Like, if only. So this is why I always say, like, and this one is, I'm looking right in the camera, to the people at home. You have to be careful with how and what you criticize artists about, because you like, bro, the higher you go, the problems that come your way is mad. And then, like you said, we're all humans. Like, things happen. People have relationships. People have kids. People have bro. Imagine let's say I'm a man with kids and a wife, and I'm about to go on stage, and my wife calls me, yeah, honey, he's not doing too great, you know.
How do you go back and perform?
But then should I tell you the flip side? Then this is our work, bro. You know, there's a reason you get a certain amount of time in a 9 to 5 that you can have off. Unless it's dire, that's what they call it, sabbatical. But we don't have that. If we don't go out there, we can't look after ourselves. We can't look after home. So sometimes it's like you just have to suck it up. Wow.
Hey, you man you suffered today, you know. I'm feeling it for you.
And that was a really nice speech.
That was a nice speech.
He's pouring his heart out.
But sometimes you really, it's like you have to just look the other way and be like, bro, I just have to go out there and do what I have to do, bro. Like, literally, bro, in that time, like I'm saying, bro, I felt shit. I was like, right, like, I just got called my grandma's dead. All right, cool. I'm all the way in Vegas right now. They're all the way over there. Even if I wanted to, I can't get back home in 10 minutes anyway. So I might as well just go out there, play the show, and then figure it out the next day. By the time I've come home, all the crying is finished anyway. And I'm just there looking at my mom like, yeah, sorry.
And they're looking like you wasn't here, but you got.
What does he now do to ease the pain?
Ease the pain. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. But this is where, like, I mean, I don't know if they'll ever watch this, but I appreciate my friends and my family with how understanding and accommodating they are of what we do. Because that's another aspect. Bro, that alone can send you into a frenzy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're somewhere, but you know there's a bag of people pissed off at you right now.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? This is my passion. This is what I love. I've just got the opportunity of a lifetime. In no shady way, but you want to come and sit at this birthday.
Facts.
And then we're arguing over the bill after.
Talk about it.
When I could have been, you understand? So it's like, sometimes as well, you have to really make those around you understand.
Because you've missed Christmases as well, you like.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll be real. My one is it got to a point, I think I had to have a chat. Like, I don't really enjoy this thing as much. But over there, over there, it's really fun. So I'm gonna be over there for the foreseeable. But yeah, bro, I think for the last 3 years, we've played shows on Christmas Day. So it's not even like we're there and we can go and sit with our families over there.
I got like you guys kind of like you're in demand for things like this.
And that's what I'm saying. You become a slave to your work. Yeah. Because remember, in Africa, Christmas is different.
That's what I'm saying.
We eat from 12 to like 3.
Yeah.
Where the party at?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, literally.
Composer there, you better get on them instruments and play a show for us tonight.
Yeah.
You better dance.
Dance, nigga. I want to go home.
I don't even think I told you, bro. I was very sad last Christmas, you know. I have like a private story, and I was like, guys, today I'm really feeling sad because I was like, right, like, did we even eat together on Christmas Day? We were so tired from the day before. Everyone was just sleeping.
He ordered a zoo the night before.
That Christmas was Shaq Show. Yeah, on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day.
Yeah, Lagos,
so imagine, like, bro, I was at, and it was like, you know, like, for example, when you're in Ghana in December, and you're right. And you're in the UK.
I was on FaceTime on stage during sound check.
Exactly.
Everyone's at the table eating Christmas dinner.
It's true, bro. And I'll be real, like, no, I'm not trying to start no beef in it. I'm now getting used to eating in Nigeria, innit? So I'm not used to. At least if I'm in Ghana, I can order. Yeah, give me this. Let me enjoy Christmas. But this one, my palate is small. Chips and burger.
I hear it.
You understand?
I hear
so
it.
I'm there Christmas Day. I've woken up. I'm like, right. And then all I can see on like Snap, everyone at their table with tinsel and chicken and turkey. And I'm just sitting, and I just sat there like, rah. So because of drum, look at you. Look at you. Small drum. The simple things you can say, I was a part of it. Everyone's taking their family self at the Christmas drum. I'm hot in this hot sweating room.
We're messaging Steven sound checking half an hour.
Sound checking half an hour. You have to get ready. It comes down.
Sound check, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these little things. Imagine though.
Crazy.
Imagine everybody that came to the show that night. Oh, they tweet, oh, these guys were amazing. They were fine. You don't know, we were upset. We just wanted small potatoes and chicken to eat. That's all we wanted that day, you know.
I hear it.
It's mad when you
don't. Some people don't realize this.
Perspective is everything.
On our side, we're looking at, those guys are so cool.
Honestly,
like,
bro,
best job in the world. Look at all of that.
Meanwhile, he just wants chicken and the second round, the jollof and all that. Yeah, bro. Do you know what we did this December? This December, if there's a time I worked for my money, I worked. One day here, then you go here, then you have to flap, bro. Yeah, we probably wasn't in, because there were so many shows we were doing in Africa. We wasn't actually in one country for more than like 72 hours. But it's like when we get there too, it's the schedule is so packed.
You go straight to
land, sound check, show, then
maybe after party or something. Then
after party, this club, you
do
do 3 clubs one night, and playing next morning. Bro, it's crazy.
They're really living like rock stars.
Literally, you want to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's all.
Jesus.
What do you love vices?
What's the vice?
Your vices.
Yeah, Jesus.
I actually don't have a vice, you know.
Yeah.
I think my vice is my love for what I do. Like I just, bro, he's looking at me like that's the political correct.
Media trading.
No, but it's the truth, because honestly,
I don't know which camera is on me. That's why I don't know where to look right now.
The camera's on you guys are all
a few moments later.
But be careful, because you lot famous.
And let me tell you this now: if I really wanted to, I could just go to my following now. Send me videos of these man in Kampala.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure I can get some.
But that's what I swear to you. You see, like what I'm saying, yeah. Like, bro, I'm telling you, there's times. It's like I say earlier, but just listen. Sometimes just read. You know, as a professional, from your professional standard, I shouldn't do this show.
Yeah.
What I have to miss, the flight I have to take, what I have to go, I shouldn't do this. But
I'm gonna do it.
one thing about the Compozers, they will go. They will go.
One thing about me?
And it's like, you sometimes, the standard you've even set for yourself, yeah, guys, this year we're not doing we're not doing you go.
You find yourself
Because
there.
you love it.
Yeah, I hear it. That's me, man.
This is the guy.
I'll find a way.
I'll
find a way.
That's it.
It's my passion.
Don't say no to nothing.
I don't like saying no.
Brother, we don't need to do it.
But this is what I'm saying, like, off the cuff, there's
That's me though. I can't lie. Still,
Yeah.
I love it too much. I can't lie.
There's
I love it
beauty
too much.
in that, because it's like sometimes you won't know why you did it till after.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know why you did that thing. Sometimes it's like even just the one interaction of 1%, bro. I've been waiting to see you guys for years. I can't believe that alone, bro. That can carry me for a long time, man.
Like,
there's been a lot of times where he's trying, oh no, let's go and do this, or let's bring this. But I'm like, bro, we're like, I don't know. Like one thing about me is I'm very like free spirit. I just go with, okay, that makes sense. Let's do it. But them two clash a lot. He'll be like, nah, I don't agree with that. So it might be times where you have to convince him, like, don't trust me, let's just go. And then we do it against it, and he'll be like, bro, that's one of the best episodes I've ever had.
Literally.
But he doesn't come back. He doesn't come back and give me my flowers, though.
I've
I
ever
was
been
literally just
to.
about to say, you have to, the same energy that you use to attack it, you have to use it to congratulate.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
You have a point, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
I wouldn't even mind.
No, but that's good though. But that's good.
Yeah, it's necessary.
But ask him why he doesn't.
Social media.
No. I wouldn't even mind a handshake.
See, like,
I get nothing.
See that R1, shall I tell you what R1 is, yeah? And I feel like I always win on this one. I can't lie. When I say, trust me, this song will bang in the show. No. Yeah, watch.
Yeah, boom.
And I promise you, I will on the stage. I'll be like, you see?
So I need to start doing it live on the pod. I need to start doing it live on the
I
pod.
can't remember what song it is, but those of you who are watching after this video, go and watch our video.
I know what song it was.
And now with the Compozers at Royal Albert Hall, yeah. If you watch the video, you'll watch you see exactly what he's saying.
Oh God, I'll say it. All the composers said no. They said the song is too sad. I said, please.
No, not that it was sad, but see,
No.
I'll explain it. Shit, I'm a big man. I can hold it.
I feel like everyone has their
It's
reason of why they're still
perspective.
reserved.
At the time when we was designing the show
Okay, it didn't
flow,
work.
at the time I was thinking, after the climax that this part is at, bringing that might be a dip. I personally don't have the relationship with this song that this guy
you
has,
have,
right? He's bringing it. I'm not really convinced at this
But I
point.
fought for
right?
that.
He's like,
Whoever
no,
the
we have to do
artist
it. I hear it, man. I
Add
hear
me
it.
to
No,
your
I'm in it.
split.
I said,
I fought for the song.
You know what?
Is that me to your split?
And the reality is,
Bro, it's one of the most beautiful
we've
moments,
done
bro.
it in that show and we've done it subsequently, like it's been one of the most beautiful
Bro,
moments.
there's some pain in that song.
that makes it even emotional.
What was it about it? Yeah, that
Bro,
made
I
you feel like
just
it would
connect
work
with
that.
There was some pain he or she was going through. Not that I know literally, but
Yeah.
You know, do you know? I feel like when I listen to music now, just being a musician, I can tell like this song came from somewhere. Like something happened for you to write this song. Especially when I listen to gospel.
Yeah.
When I sometimes listen to what I'm like, right, these are deep lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's an expression.
It's an international language. And you don't need to understand the words.
And in the video, like you see, I think all he said was, you know, one thing that's hard, commanding a crowd.
Yeah.
To do something. And he just said it once. He said, everyone put your lights on. If the whole Royal Albert Hall had their, you could have literally, so even what we ended up doing, I think after the show, when we had like another show and we was playing the song, we actually cut the like vocal and instrumental at that point, and we stopped playing, and you literally hear the crowd
Singing it.
Bro, it's like, but sometimes then I think to you, what are you guys going through? And you see some people, and we don't know what it means.
No.
Wow, we can tell the world is in pain right now.
It's in pain.
Man. Wow, that's
incredible.
But you know what I was gonna say, because obviously we need to wrap up soon because we've over enjoyed
We
today.
need to have sure.
And I don't want to keep you guys so long, but you know, it didn't feel like a podcast. It feels like a conversation. But what I was gonna say was, you lot are so loved by so many people, But there's this notion that goes around that the UK is bad vibes, and you can't blow until you blow in America.
Black people.
But I don't feel like that applies to you lot. So how comes if we're so?
I think with, sorry to cut you.
No,
I think
go ahead.
we have, like when he was telling the story about our journey, we've elevated with the culture. We've been outside for a long time at this point, innit? So if 10 years down the line you are still rocking with us, it's because we're attached to a sentimental time in your
life,
in your growth. You get me? And even if you don't like us directly, you like us because of how somebody else likes us. You know what I mean? And then you got the chance to experience that. And I mean, we say this thing all the time. We just want to have a good time in it. So we're not here trying to spread any type of bad energy or nothing like that. We're literally just providing a good time. So you have to be really an idiot to not really like the Composers, in my opinion. Innit? I mean, in my opinion.
Like,
I like that, and I agree.
Like, we like, I always say I love seeing married couples who we played at their wedding in the early days.
Or when they met.
Bro, there's people they met.
So many people that
met their spouses at our shows.
That's a show.
So if you're single, buy a ticket.
That's what I said.
I've just always said, like, what you guys do, what you stand for, all of that, like, to your point, is hard. Even if I don't know about the Composers, if I just accidentally go with a friend to watch it, you're gonna fall in love. Like, because you guys are just genuinely excellent. You're really good at what you do.
Thank you.
So it's like, so I guess when you talk about the bad vibes, all of that, it is hard. It's not going to really apply to you guys because you guys
never.
Yeah, because you guys like, you know
what I will say actually, it's not that the UK is bad vibes, but we have in the UK we are very particular. We very privileged to be spoiled for choice with entertainment.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So because we're London boys, we know how to do it. And how to translate what we're doing to the crowd. 'Cause, I mean, this is where we grafted, innit? So we even find it easier when we go to other countries. It's still its own struggle, but we find it easier. But because we're so sport for choice in the UK, it takes a lot for an entertainer to really entertain us here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as bad vibes. Like, I don't think it's bad vibes. You just need to.
We're just privileged.
We're
man.
privileged.
Bro, we played in Seattle last week, and how long the people waited for the headline? I was like, this will never happen in London. Ever. This is not happening. You are not waiting 6-7 hours to see someone.
Oh, hell no.
Wow, yeah.
Bro, they waited. The place was full. Full.
But and I think that's what to a degree, that's what we're kind of talking about. Like, you look at like UK now, we have these things, even some of us, we do it. Might go to like an event now. You see
Bro, I hate Twitter after events.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You see, like, great show, but he was late though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you have a good time? That's it.
That's what I
Why'd
meant.
you have to throw that part in there?
But he should have performed this. But bro,
He didn't do this.
I forgot what show it was. Bro, I saw someone tweet he should have kept his in-ears. I was thinking, what do you know?
How do you even? What do you?
I said,
Everybody's become a production manager.
By the way,
I'm actually thinking, what do you know about this?
Facts.
You know?
Let's just go back to the basics. We come out, we have a good time.
Did you have a good time? Were you safe?
Like, I would even say, even put your phone away and enjoy the moment, innit? Like, the reality, life is short, you know? Like, let's really, like, we're all, like, whether you like it or not, everybody that's on the other side of the screen, you're aging. You get me? You're not going to be the same age that you are, like, tomorrow as you are right now, innit? So the reality is, enjoy the moment, innit? Like, forget all the phone stuff and like obviously when you come to Composer show, when I tell you put your phone up, snap,
listen.
Obviously you do that part. But aside from that, I just mean savor the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Enjoy the
Because
moment.
like we've spent nearly 2 hours here speaking with you guys. Yeah, this is valuable conversation.
Oh God,
you hear me? This is a valuable time I'm spending with you. Lot.
Yeah.
And we don't take that time for granted. So
I've not felt like touching my phone once.
do you know what I mean?
Even me, by the way, I only touched it for the notes.
for the question.
For the notes. Yeah. Not because I want.
So I say all that just to say that at the end of the day, we're so conditioned here to like just always be showing people what we're doing, showing people that we're not even absorbing what's happening. And so as a result of that, everyone's become a critic.
Yeah.
You don't need to criticize everything. Just enjoy the moment and keep it pushing. If you don't like it, go your way.
Open a restaurant
You know what I'm saying?
Great. Nice feel about the customer service though.
Yeah.
Literally.
You have to have something.
Go on Trustpilot.
You have to have something.
Because I even saw today a tweet. Obviously, GRM Gala.
I know the tweet you're gonna say.
You know what I'm talking about?
The tweet you're gonna say.
And the girl was like, "How can black people be having parties when the country's in rioting?"
What do you want us
and
to
I'm
do?
like, "What? So should we go
should we
and
do?
blockade the riots?
Should I wear the suit and go?
Is it because you didn't get invited?
Yes.
And like,
No, yes.
Bad vibes, like for no reason.
I don't know.
I saw one girl tweet, the GRM gala was in my office, LMAO. Like, okay.
And?
But you weren't there though. Like,
You didn't get invited.
You didn't get invited.
Okay,
Well,
I don't know.
that's-
Those little things. Those little things, man.
No, you got no grace.
Well, I'll say, I mean, look, the UK is not bad vibes. Everybody from the UK, make sure you go to composers.co.uk.
Come on.
Yeah.
Go and buy your
That's what
tickets.
we're gonna talk about. Yeah, you
Yeah, we're just
guys-
about to move into your big Wembley.
arena. Now, obviously, you were saying earlier on, right, that tickets always used to sell out to the
Yes.
shows that you wanted to come to.
Very quickly.
That's why we made a very intentional effort to go a step above.
So we can all be there.
So you could all be there. So we're giving you guys all the opportunity to come to experience a night with the composers.
Yes.
It's not just a concert. Like even today we were discussing like what is a composer show? It feels like it's like a day party where it's just endless vibes. It feels like it's a concert. It feels like it's a what else did they say? Like a rave.
Honestly.
some people it's a festival. Some people that's where they're gonna find their happily ever after.
By the way,
You know what I'm saying?
Speed dated in the long
bad thing, it really is.
For what I would say, it's a display of black greatness. You know what I'm saying? And
about it.
Right now, we are trying to take what we have been doing to that whole new level, and that show is where we're gonna display to the world what black greatness really looks like in it. And so the show is not just for black people, white people, orange people, brown people, whoever. Make sure you're there as well.
Make sure you're there.
Yeah.
And can I just say, having gone to one of their shows, normally
Which one? Did you, oh,
the Frio, that's the only one I've been
Frio.
blessed
Yeah.
to have gone to. Sorry, I couldn't get.
No,
to
you'll be
the
at this
other.
one. You'll be at this
Oh,
Of course, you
That
might
was
have
a
to be
vibe.
at this one, man.
Backstage. You have backstage?
Yo, listen, we'll speak to management. Sorry.
he said, that one I can't promise. You'll be there.
You see, I didn't even breathe.
I didn't even breathe. He said, I trust you, man, to make that decision.
I saw everything you have to get involved in.
At that point, everyone went quiet.
I've invited. I don't have to make sure you get in. I did my part.
I've done my part.
I did my part.
No, but
I
I was
trust
gonna
them to
say-
do the right thing.
Having been to one of their shows, on God, normally I'm a kind of guy that likes to leave before the crowds leave. Yeah. But that show you lot
He's the
did,
bougie one.
remember?
He's the bougie one of you guys.
I don't want to be there
That's
stuck.
like me, you know. I
Yeah,
don't
we
leave-
want to
I don't
leave
say
quickly.
nothing to the end. But again, no, it depends where I'm going.
Yeah.
Something like that, I will stay till the end.
No,
It's
but what I mean,
parties, clubs.
Oh, yeah.
No, but you see, what
That's
I
not
mean
even
is,
safe anymore.
Yeah.
their show ends, but then there'll be like maybe little DJ playing something. There'll be
Yeah,
vibes
yeah,
after.
yeah, yeah.
I stayed till the end because
wow.
I was in a trance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I was in a trance. I didn't want to leave.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We provide an experience.
Honestly.
360 experience.
On
We
God.
will come out and party with you.
Yeah.
On God.
They are, bro.
So we are there.
12th of October.
12th of October.
Yeah, and then anybody that's
For
in
the-
Europe as
yeah,
well,
the
we've
European-
announced our European tour. So
From
get
the
the
20th.
information on our website and on all of our social media as well. Do you get me? Yo, listen,
in Europe, you know.
every country is a different vibe, man.
Do you guys need someone to drive the
idea.
tour bus or anything?
listen,
Because I'm a good driver.
We're always hiring, man. Do you get me?
Yeah, what do you want? What talents can you bring? Oh, so we can share the journey.
I'm the designated driver.
Oh,
Why
you are
you
the
take
sorry.
my job?
My bad. He's the designated. You can do
We're
that.
always hiring, man.
But I'm just
Trust
saying,
me.
yeah. So do you talk to
I can
management?
fly
to management.
planes as well. I can fly planes.
If you got
Oh,
a
like
jet,
I
what?
haven't done one in a very long time, but I can
Light work.
Because from what I hear, your crew that you travel with, they have a great experience as well. Like you don't look after them.
we have a good time.
Listen,
man.
shout out to the Composers crew as well.
have a
man. I
good
won't
time
lie.
on the road,
It takes an army to make what we do.
I want to
happen.
join the.
And
I want to be on the front line.
internationally as well, like
The army. I want to be on the front
So
line.
what date was the show? So 12th of October.
12th of
Yeah.
October.
And the
At Wembley.
Europe tour starts from 20th of October.
20th of October.
It's like 20th, 21st, I'm not gonna act like I know what it is, but from the 20th to the 27th.
So
where-
from like you guys are gonna be busy all the way through. Right? I'm guessing till the end of the year. Isn't
you know
it?
what?
Imagine.
There was a day, in June when it started, and I remember I just said, "By the way, guys, we're busy every week till November."
Wow.
By the way.
By the way.
Just in case you didn't
realize.
I've clocked it. we're busy every week till the end of October.
God has blessed you guys.
And then realistically, November will do it, and then December.
There's no that's a no-brainer.
Our motherland, Africa.
I don't want to go on record on saying this, but if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. I think we probably do more shows than any artist right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can believe that.
And that's simply because we're crossing between doing our own and working with two very, very busy artists right now. And then here, listen.
Who you guys working with at the moment?
Right now, Ashake and David are two people like working. And God, you know what? God being
David
for a while. God being so good, we're actually in a position where we actually have to decline sometimes because it's just like it's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I invite you to my wedding, that one I'll get like VIP.
That's probably on the list position number 1 of things that get declined.
Oh, my wedding particularly.
I wasn't even expecting him to laugh like that. I'm so bad.
Wow, the turbulence.
I was going to be like, that's one of the things that we will time for. No, that's one of the things that get declined.
But it's been real.
Fair enough.
I'm being real, bro.
Can we revisit this when I'm actually getting married?
You see the problem? I cannot commit to your wedding in 2025 right now.
It's not in 2025
because the reality is
the levels is crazy.
I'll never lie. I received an inquiry yesterday.
Bro,
I said it to Brad.
People are.
I said to this guy, "When's the wedding?" He said, "August next year."
Next year, I can't. I
don't know where we are in the next 2 weeks.
I hear it.
You know,
I hear it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Commit, bro. I'm so sorry. The husbands that try and surprise their wives and I'm so sorry. Like,
you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna play the YouTube.
But do this.
Just play the YouTube.
I'll tell you how we can get there. Just get the premium dollar.
Get the money ready.
What's premium dollar?
If you get the money ready and it's close to the time, we can probably figure it out.
Then I get my money ready.
Yeah, you get your money
no problem.
Oh, that extra little
that's not a problem.
I saw a couple this weekend, and they I think they when I deep hit, I think they tried to like kind of. Let me see if I can get him to like,
lobbying.
It's a shame, man. Is he gonna be a bit?
That's my new favorite.
And they were like, oh yeah, man, it's a shame you guys can't do the wedding, man. I was speaking to they said you lot are gonna be. I said, oh, what date? I'm too polite.
Yeah. When you said what date,
I was like, what date?
You're the victim.
His eyes. I said, what's the date? And he said it. I was like, yeah, bro, that was not gonna work. I said, bro, even if it was maybe this one, like this day, we could have. Flown back but I was like, it's not gonna work, man. I'm so sorry, man. I just oh yeah, bro, we say man, like,
quickly.
Don't get me wrong, like we're not bad man in it. Like if there's a way, to do it, would love to do it in it. But
course.
bro, like I can't like we can't think about it.
That's the way.
Does it make sense? Does it make sense for the composers to maybe miss out a Glastonbury opportunity because we're at somebody's wedding? Doesn't really make sense. You get me? But at the end of the day, we're also not too big to do weddings. You got Beyonce and Mariah Carey and people doing weddings around the world. So at the end of the day, it just needs to make sense. Please don't be offended if you reach out and we can't do it. Please
care about us. Take a look at the type of weddings they're doing, and then tell those boys deserve that chance.
Okay, so
standards,
if I did it like the Dorchester or something, that would make sense, innit?
Yeah.
It's not about the venues, it's about the people.
The people.
The caliber. Who's gonna be there?
Listen, we play birthday parties, you know.
Oh, okay.
We played some birthday parties.
For that what's that guy in India that just got married recently?
Oh, that billionaire. Yeah.
You lot was there?
Nah.
Yes, now.
I'm joking. You there.
No, but I'm saying,
I hear it. Manifestation.
If that guy called you, are you saying no?
Of course not.
If you want me to clean out the wedding, I'll go. How much is that? 400 million or something he spent on the wedding.
Was it
Rema.
3 million? Like $3
million.
3M for like a
1 song, 2 songs.
2 songs.
Just calm down.
Calm down.
Get back on the jet and bust out.
That one you cancel something and go.
100% everything.
Okay. Now I know where.
Everyone around you actually has to understand.
Of course,
Like,
100%.
there's no explaining I have to do.
So
But
look,
we have to also be careful of some of these rooms. So what is that for? You say this Sakawa.
We'll come back full circle.
You go there for 3 million, you come out with half a hat.
I hear you still.
Well, listen, please, guys, go and get your tickets for the Compozers show at Wembley Arena. We'll also be there. We have yet to decide what our role will be.
Yeah,
but we're going to speak to management of
don't know
camera.
exactly where parts are gonna
welcome
be,
team.
backstage,
Welcome team, flyers.
Yeah.
Or you know when the confetti comes out, the cleaners. We don't know, but regardless, you're going to see us there.
yeah, man.
October 12th, make sure you're there, get the tickets. The details will be in our bio. If there's anything you want us to communicate to Composers beforehand, let us know in the
No
comments.
dilemmas. We can't help you. Don't send none of that.
Oh God.
Don't send none of that.
No dilemmas. And they can't do your wedding. But anything other than that, we can communicate with them. Let us know what songs you want them to play, maybe.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that their request? Me, I have a request, but I'll say it off.
Yeah, let us know. Listen, hit us up with your requests as well, man. Honestly, listen.
Now, honestly, but we've enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you.
Learn a lot.
Literally, it was a
Thank you for the
conversation.
time.
No, thank you.
Also, make sure you're wearing original outfits. You can't wear rubbish outfit to Composer.
Why you trying to look at my shoes? bro?
I'm looking at the camera. Why are you intimidated?
You see what you just said? Yeah? That is,
I won't let you
every
people in.
Nigerian does that. We're not composers, you know. We're composer.
Composer. No. Make it stretch. Make it stretch.
I say, that's Ashake, bro. Ashake will say, composer, let's go.
You look around like, who's he talking to? Is it me?
Which one, bro?
Make it stretch. Decide amongst yourselves.
Listen, that's
Yeah, but make
so wait,
sure.
are you not going to be at the O2 show as well?
Yes,
Of course.
Wow.
Yes.
So are there jobs there, or is there no jobs?
That way you speak to his
This,
department.
I don't know. This
No,
guy,
I've actually already got
too
tickets.
much.
Sadly, to be fair,
He's got- yeah,
I've
he's
already
got
got
it
tickets.
already.
So
Oh, you
I'll
got
see you
tickets,
there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might have to go now.
In for a
then.
treat, man.
Yeah, man.
Am I in for a treat? Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna tell people in the box that, oh, you know, I know them, man. So please, if you can, I don't know, maybe wave or just say Sukali randomly in one song. Just Sukali. No, but no. Just so they know that I'm not chatting shit when I say I actually know them, man, innit?
Don't embarrass yourself.
I know. Let me just keep it to myself.
But this guy already told you when they lock in, when they're in the
They're in the zone.
What was that zone you called it? Wasn't it?
You see that's the worst thing you can do.
What?
Electronic
To an artist.
mindset.
Like, be confident,
just-
you know.
yeah.
Because it's their concert day, they'll show you real pepper. When you say you know an artist,
And then they'll be like, who is
they're trying to get in the room after.
Man, look at you, like,
They want
No,
everybody
backstage.
everyone go back again.
everyone get out this room
Everyone
now?
go back again. And then he's just walking.
Actually, you're right. Let me be
Yeah,
humble.
embarrassed.
Let me
That
actually
one
be
is
humble.
another podcast,
listen,
though.
artists.
Let me just be humble.
They'll
Actually,
disgrace you.
I'm just gonna tag you lot on my stories.
Yeah.
I will repost it.
Yeah,
My bros.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna take a picture after this. Yeah. After I post my bros, I'm gonna post it.
Bro, let's say you see that thing, yeah, bro. People will dig up. It's like, bro, this picture is from. Come on, man. Man ain't seen you in a minute, bro. My brothers.
My brothers. But dang it. Hey, nah, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, you put this picture. Great concert. So proud of the boys.
Yeah.
The picture from today. They're you to your optics, right? He knows them like
He
that.
actually knows them. I told you, man. They reposted, man.
boys.
Hey, listen, make sure you lot like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.
Peace. Oh my.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.